Hi,
Hi,
Peter.
hi, Carol.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Yeah, what you doing here in a girls' residence?
This is not a girls' residence. We're having class up here.
Yes,
Yeah,
only
we're having.
girls.
Yeah, no, they are no girls. They are
So,
no girls.
what did you want to talk to me about?
No, I have this problem. I'm teaching in my university, and we take students from high school with very good grades. They come with straight A's. So let's just call it straight A students. And I teach them a unit called logics, a unit which they come to use in their third and fourth year. They are mathematics and computer science students. So the logic helps them to write good programs in future. So because the computer does not think, so we teach them the art of reasoning so that they can guide the computer how to reason when writing the programs.
Yeah.
So when I'm teaching this topic, now when I'm teaching them other courses in that year and fourth year, I realize there are basics they left or they forgot or they missed out in first year, which is the course I'm now talking about, the logic. So I'm quite concerned about that unit.
So, what you're saying is that they're not really going to pass your unit until they have found out the stuff that they missed in first year.
Yeah, in third year and fourth year they struggle, they cram and do all the way possible to survive. But at first year, so I think the problem may have been now at the first year level. They did not understand that topic. Okay, so I want to concentrate on the first year topic when I'm teaching that topic.
That there might be certain phrases or texts or verbiage, terminology that they don't understand.
Yeah, exactly.
And now they've come
exactly.
to third year.
They have to
still
use
don't
them.
understand.
Yes,
And they
exactly.
should be using it in their essays. And
Yes,
they don't have a
yes,
clue.
typically.
So I wonder how we can solve this problem.
I was thinking, when I'm teaching these students at first year, most of them are using their phones.
Yes.
So you are in a lecture, and these students, instead of concentrating on what you are teaching them, let me say concentrating on what you're teaching them, they end up maybe playing around with their phones, they are on chat rooms. If you would go randomly to one of them, you find them maybe on Facebook, on Twitter, which is a bit frustrating. So it's quite frustrating.
Yeah.
So they are on Facebook and Twitter, and I'm trying to explain a certain concept. So I was thinking, what if I take that mathematics I'm teaching them, the logic, into their Facebook, their chat room?
Aha, so you have in mind some kind of closed Facebook space.
Exactly.
Okay, have you ever worked with a Facebook space before?
Yeah, I tried.
group
I
space?
have tried. Let me just say exactly what I have used is WhatsApp.
Yes.
Okay, so
But
in
that's
this,
different to Facebook, isn't it?
yeah, it's different. So WhatsApp in Kenya, let's say it is quite manageable. It's cheap because the data loading is not that much.
Yeah.
So everyone who has a phone at least can chat on WhatsApp. So I was thinking of creating maybe like groups whereby they discuss this, and I allow them to use the phones in class to discuss the
And
problems.
is
I
this
don't know.
allowed? Are they
Yeah, it's
to
allowed.
use
The university,
phones
they
in
have the
class?
right.
No problem.
Yeah, there's no problem.
So you could be fiddling with your Facebook in class and no lecturer in the whole university is going to complain?
Okay, lecturers complain,
Yeah.
but they have nothing to do. There's nothing they can do. Okay, unless
no
they want to
policy.
unless they want to fail the student on their own. So there's no policy saying that students cannot use their phones.
And you're quite comfortable with them doing that?
No, for me, I'm comfortable because the much I try to tell them not to, the more they do it.
So I'm a little confused here. Are you talking about Facebook closed groups or are you talking about WhatsApp?
Let's talk
Very
about.
closed
I'm
group,
thinking of
or are you
WhatsApp.
talking about both?
WhatsApp.
WhatsApp, okay. So how would you benefit from using a WhatsApp group to teach them terminology associated with third year logic? I'm confused here completely.
Now, I'm thinking of teaching them at first year. Okay, the unit in first year, the
So you've
introductory
given up on
unit.
the third year?
No, I developed the concepts in first year,
Yes.
so that when they go to that year, they can use it. So I give a strong base at first year level.
What strong base?
On the topic I'm teaching, if I can give them a very strong base in the topic, help them to understand the concept at first year level, I
Through
expect.
WhatsApp?
Yeah, through WhatsApp.
Uh-huh.
Okay, through interacting in WhatsApp, I think maybe they can use it in future.
Do you think that, give me a couple of words that they might struggle with.
Okay, maybe a simple example you can consider is what you call logic. In logic, a topic called conditional. Conditional is looking at a situation, we have one statement implying another statement. So you are supposed to determine, like if I say, if it is cold, then I will put on a pullover.
Yes.
And so we go through that statement and determine how true it is. If it is going to be cold, will I have to put a pullover?
And
What
how-
if it is cold and I don't put a pullover? Is it still true?
All right, we're getting into the nitty-gritty of it, but
Yes.
how are you going to use this in a little mini thesis taking 5 weeks or 4 weeks even of research? How are you
I
going
was
to
thinking
use
of
WhatsApp?
narrowing down to just one example, like the
Yeah.
conditional, and then involve the students in handling it. I go and involve them when I'm teaching in class. Okay, then I allow them to use WhatsApp to comment and ask questions about it, and then maybe they can record a small video on themselves doing the same thing and load it to WhatsApp for us to comment the whole class.
Okay, and would it help if you had discussions after hours so that they're continually checking their phones, their WhatsApp groups?
Yeah, I'm thinking we can leave the group open.
Yeah?
Yeah. If we can leave the group open, then we have all-time discussion, real-time will be okay.
Have you ever considered a literature review or something like that to see if this has been done before?
Yeah, I have considered. Now we have what we call Khan Academy and other place and others which are teaching similar things, but I've not seen one which is using WhatsApp. Maybe it's there. So I'm thinking maybe I need to get literature of if it has been used before, and maybe where it has been used, and maybe bring it up into my area.
WhatsApp sounds a cool idea. Do all your students have smartphones? Because
Ah.
I know WhatsApp doesn't work on
On,
some of the older
yeah.
phones. You might have a bit of a
That's a
problem.
big assumption I've made.
Yeah.
So I need to confirm about that.
Maybe, yeah, you'd have to confirm and maybe even get them into groups so that
Aha.
the ones that don't have a smartphone
They can use the group.
could
Ah,
use
better.
the group.
That's perfect.
Certainly
Perfect.
in class
Yeah.
that would work.
So we have group discussion and group maybe some smaller groups. So
Within-
everyone is just discussing in the same group.
Okay.
Okay.
So how would you go about putting this into some kind of proposal? Because if your head of department walked into your room and all he saw was a bunch of people in the logic class playing with their phones.
I'm just thinking on doing a research.
Yeah.
Okay, think of maybe a research paper. Then from the finding, maybe we can think about it later. But for the scope of what I'm doing now, I would just want to think about the research part.
Now is this possibly going to be your real project?
Yeah.
Aha.
That's what
So
I'm thinking.
It's quite similar to the one I also
Yeah, okay.
discussed in
Yeah,
a way.
yes.
I like the idea very
Thank
much.
you, thank you.
I've always thought that WhatsApp would be an amazing tool because when you think of how much we share in our own group,
Yes.
our own WhatsApp group with the PG Dips.
Yes. No, it's awesome. You get a lot of information on it.